recent trend in this style of thumbnail has seen channels like Dodford gain millions of views. Let's jump into Canva and recreate this bold, pop art inspired design, blending vibrant colors and striking elements to create something truly eye-catching. Let's dive in. Open Canva and create a new design. I'm using a YouTube thumbnail crop, but feel free to follow along in whatever dimensions suit your project. First, let's get started on the retro text collage background. Open the Apps section and search for the Type Extrude app. Type your highlight word into this section. You may want to add an extra layer of intrigue to the design by using a controversial word here, something like troubled. Let's keep it light for this tutorial and use Monroe instead. Change the font to one of your choice. I've found the plaster font to be most fitting for that retro look and feel. Adjust the extrusion parameters to your liking, making sure to keep it subtle. And when you're ready, click on Add to Design. Resize the layer to roughly 300 pixels in width, then change the background of the canvas to something that contrasts well with the font color. Hold Alt and Shift to create a duplicate of the word with a 25 pixel gap. Repeat this process until you've covered the full width of the canvas. Select all layers and make duplicates of the row, leaving a 25 pixel gap between each one as you move down the canvas. When you're ready, select all layers and rotate them to -15 degrees, resizing so any gaps in the corners are filled in. Download the image as a PNG file, then re-upload it and place it on the background of a new page. With the image selected, open the Edit section and select the Adjust panel. In the Color section, decrease the vibrancy and saturation parameters to give it a faded look, which will sit well with the high contrast subject image later. Next, open the Elements tab and search for grain. Select this one and place it on the left side of the canvas. Enlarge it, then make a duplicate so it covers the full width of the canvas. Now let's get started on the subject image. Open a new page and place your image in the center of the canvas. As you can see, the image I've chosen is missing some important elements. Let's fix that. Enlarge the image so it covers the full height of the canvas. Then with the image selected, open the Edit section and select the Magic Expand tool. Select Whole Page and click on Expand. Choose one with the most plain background and click Done. Select the Background Remover tool, then export the image as a PNG file with a transparent background. Import the image to the page with the background in place and make sure to enlarge it to the full size of the canvas. Open the Elements tab and search for a paper frame. Select this one and resize it so it covers the right side of the subject's face, like so. Double-click on the frame so we can realign the image to be in the exact same position by lining up the bounding box with the outline of the canvas. Click on the frame and in the Edit section, select the duotone effect. Here, you can select from a number of preset tones, which can all be altered to whatever color you want. Let's select the mustard tone for this side. Now select the base subject image and change this one to a contrasting tone like the peppermint tone. Open the frames library again and select a paper tear that can be placed to go across the eyes, like so. Place a copy of the image in the frame, then double-click and resize the image so it covers the whole canvas like before. And let's give this one another contrasting color in the duotone effects. Select one side of the face, open the Edit section, and in the Adjust panel, increase the contrast to give it a bit more life. Now scroll down to the Texture section and increase the clarity and sharpness parameters to give it a grainy texture in keeping with the background. Repeat this process for the remaining frames. For a little bit of extra texture, open the Elements tab and search for 9x16 Film Texture Overlay. Select this one, rotate and enlarge it until the harsh edges are no longer visible. Since you made it this far, you might be interested in this stop-motion tutorial in Canva. With a bit of imagination, you could bring the design we just made to life. Until next time.